Welcome to week 5, Wednesday of the Lent Scripture Journey. Today we're looking at John 8, 2 through 11. At dawn he went to the temple again, and all the people were coming to him. He sat down and began to teach them. Then the scribes and the Pharisees brought a woman caught in adultery, making her stand in the center. "Teacher," they said to him, "this woman was caught in the act of committing adultery. In the law, Moses commanded us to stone such women. So what do you say?" They asked this to trap him, in order that they might have evidence to accuse him. Jesus stooped down and started writing on the ground with his finger. When they persisted in questioning him, he stood up and said to them, "The one without sin among you should be the first to throw a stone at her." Then he stooped down again and continued writing on the ground. When they heard this, they left, one by one, starting with the older men. Only he was left, with the woman in the center. When Jesus stood up, he said to her, "Woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you?" "No one, Lord," she answered. Jesus said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on, do not sin anymore." Now, many times, the focus of this passage is about Jesus saying the one without sin among you should be the first to throw a stone at her. Now, certainly an important message, but in light of the journey we are on, let's focus on the conversation he has with the woman herself. First, Jesus stands up for her. When others condemn, he takes the focus off of her and onto himself. When others walk away, he stays. Second, Jesus doesn't condemn. Others do. Jesus does not. Jesus forgives. Third, Jesus calls her to sin no more. He calls her to a better life than she would ever call herself to. Taking the focus off our sin and onto himself. Forgiving when he could have condemned. Calling us to more than we would ever call ourselves to. Sounds a lot like what happened with the cross and the empty tomb, wouldn't you say?